radio station.
It's the come up, baby.
Yo, we back for another episode of Keeping It Real on the Come Up with Mel and Yanni.
What's up?
You know what I mean? We got a special guest today. We got my boy from Grind Daily Management in the building today, Mr. Quell.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Let's talk to you, man. What you got going on with yourself?
Oh, man. Living, man. Just trying to keep myself out of trouble.
I think that's everybody.
Stick to the business, man. You know, take care of the family. You know how that go, man.
Yes, sir, man. Talk to us about Grind Daily Management, man. I know you got arson. You got any other things you got coming out with that?
Basically, right now, the whole focus is just him. You know, I got a lot of other artists I'm trying to work with as well. But, I mean, he keep me so busy, so I don't want to put too much on my plate, man. So I try to stick with him and let him get everything he doing out of the way before I start working with other artists.
Okay. So you saying, so you got arson, so you do got somebody you might be working on, or?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say too many names, but but you know, it's one artist, Ricky Tan. I was chopping it up with him.
Okay.
Also, Monroe Freeman. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Them two right there. Yeah. I mean, I like their style, man. They different. I like to work with different artists. I mean, the trap thing is cool, man. But you know, I like a lot of melodic artists. You know what I'm saying? Like artists that can.
Oh yeah. Because Arson, he do got a different style of artistry behind him. He not real like your average rapper. If you haven't heard Arson, go check him out.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all be sure to check that out, man. Got some new joints coming out. The Franklin Saint project, we dropped that in the beginning of the year, like March.
Yeah.
He got Marcus Graham supposed to be dropping about another 2 weeks. 5 Starter 5 mixtape, that's coming out as well in about another week. So yeah, we just staying busy, man.
Okay, staying busy. So take us back on Grind Daily Management. How did that come about, man, and how long has it been in business?
I mean, that came about, I say, man, a couple years ago. I mean, I say about 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
I didn't really put it into play until recently, about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
But it was just something I would dwell on, because I mean, I was a rapper myself. I was an artist myself, but I don't know. I ain't gonna say I lost the love for it, but I just wanted to do something different, man. Stick to the business side, because a lot of artists these days, man, they don't know the business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just think you can just get in the studio, make songs, and you know what I'm saying, and then just post them on the social media sites. They don't know the hard work that go behind of promoting it. You know what I'm saying? Getting everything in order, having your rights, and you know, getting all your paperwork together. So basically, that's where I came in at. You know what I'm saying? I took the time to really take it upon myself to be like, you know what? Let me learn the business. You know what I'm saying? Because as an artist myself, I didn't too much know the business when I was doing it. I was just doing the same thing. I was just saying, like, you to posting on social media sites and just sticking in the studio. But it's a lot, man. It's a lot. But I mean, I like it though. I ain't complaining, man. I like it. I like handling business, man.
Okay, so with that, with the paperwork and all that, man, what made you really like? I mean, I know you said you was an artist yourself. You had to go through it and kind of figure it out, but just getting with Arson and figuring out all the paperwork, like, how did that come about?
Well, really, man, it's like, cause we was doing like we had a little group called Kilo Camp, like years ago.
Shout out Big June.
Yeah, shout out to my bro Big June, man. Definitely big shout out to him. But we was doing that years ago. We started that in like 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
So basically, what we did from there was like just trying to motherfucking get everything together, man. Like, as far as that paperwork, I mean, he gave me a lot of game himself. Like, I learned a lot from Big June. Like, I gotta take my hat off to that dude, man, because like, he the one that really put me in position to tell me, like, yo, listen, man, we gotta get everything in order as far as getting these guys, teaching them about their masters, you know, teaching them about how to get their BMIs right, you know, and all that. So, I mean, but how it all came about was like me just being eager to do it, really, just, you know what I mean, learning it. I mean, like I said, a lot of artists, they don't want to do it. They just want to stick to what they know, which is writing and doing the music. You know what I mean? But as far as our Arson go, we just kind of handpicked him. Yeah. Like, he's different, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you got somebody different like that, you can see their potential. Like, I really put myself on the back burner to put him up front. You know what I mean? Because in the beginning, it was like, basically it was just me, like, not to take all the credit, but I started Kilo Camp. You know, with the help of Big June, his brother Reese Gatlin, his other brother Mike. Yeah. So basically, it was just a big decision we had to make, man. Like, far as who going lead the way. You know what I mean, as far as the music goes.
So you was the artist Up Kilo Count back then.
Yeah.
And then with June, I guess he produced.
Yeah,
and
June
stuff like that.
produced,
Okay.
yeah.
So I had a whole production team, and then from there you went about started learning the paperwork, and
Right.
then now you got grind daily.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So have you ever thought about writing for other artists or still making your music but doing it for other people?
Yeah, I have. I mean, I still do music from time to time. I mean, I ain't gonna say that I don't go to the studio. I'm in the studio all the time with artists.
So I mean you got something in the vault.
Yeah,
That's
I
what you're
definitely,
saying.
I definitely
Okay,
got something in the vault.
okay,
I definitely
okay.
got something in the vault.
Yeah, I know you dropped a video about like what couple
Yeah,
months ago,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Maybe y'all could put together an anniversary tape or something. You never know.
I mean, yeah, we talked
That
about it.
ain't
I mean, we talked about it. We definitely talked about it. And it's just, everybody got to be on the same page, though. You know how that goes, man.
Facts.
Everybody's doing their own thing, man. So it's like that time will come when everybody get together and we do that. But it's definitely been it's been in talks, though.
Yeah. Well, we definitely on the sound. I know that Arson got. I think that's a whole different vibe, and you don't really see too many artists around here with that type of style. Everybody kind of, I ain't gonna say same style, but it is a different sound.
Right.
When you say, okay, I'm from Greenville, like, nah, you from Greenville with that sound?
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. It's a big difference. Like with him, it's like he always been a singer. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like his passion. Like he just like even as a kid, like growing up in the church, him, my homeboy Cedric and Jarrell, when they was young, they had a little singing group.
Okay.
It was crazy because we was talking about this about a month ago, and I was kind of laughing like, man, it's a long story, man. But he could tell you that story better than I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, he was a singer, but then I was rapping, so with him being part of Kilo Camp as well, it's like I kind of gravitated to him as far as the singing. But see, he always been a smart, intellectual person, like his wordplay, all that. So basically, I just helped him out a little bit with the rap, and he just took it from there. Like, man, he actually like surprised me, man, like big surprise, like from the series and mixtapes he was doing back in the day, like the Five Stars.
I know he had one. It's probably like '08, man, but I don't even know the name of it. I know it was this. I got a blank CD. It was like a good 16, 17 song, but bro, back then he was still going.
I think that was the Arson joint he did, 4596, with he had the Jordan reference to it.
Yeah, I don't even know. They ain't had no name on it. I just know a whole mixtape full of music that was hard.
Yeah, I mean, the boy got music for days.
Yeah.
Like he really make my job easy though, cause it's like I ain't really gotta just like he don't really have to make the music.
Yeah.
But he constantly working. Like we got a studio session coming up on the 18th. Like big shout out to Al Toon, About Time Studios. Cause he been working overtime with us.
Yeah.
Like I mean, from every session we go in, it's 4 to 6 hours. Like it ain't just going in there for 1 hour to do one song. We go in and knock out whole projects. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's definitely work. It's definitely work.
So how do you go about being that you're managing them, picking that song to like push? Because he has so many songs.
Yeah, that part right there is like, I mean, I just kind of follow what the fans like.
Okay.
I mean, I set myself to the side with that. Like, 'cause a lot of artists, like you can have your own music and you'll think this is the song because you solely like it, but you gotta listen to the opinions of other people.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the easy part for me because all his music is dope. So it's like I'll pick out the 3 that I like. I'll let him pick out the 3 he like, and we'll just sum it up and I'll do little clips and let the fans do it. So that's how we figure it out. We let the fans do the talking, man. We let them pick it.
That's a dope breakdown though, for real.
Yeah, I mean that's how we got to do it because if I had the opportunity to choose every song, I'll choose the song that I like. I'll choose the song I like. That might not be the song everybody else like.
Yeah.
So do you ever see with any of your artists personally where you may have chose a song, but that might not be the song that everybody likes? Like how rappers or singers will put an album out, and sometimes track number like 12 might be the best track on the song, but it's not the lead single.
Let's see. I think we had an instance like that with Franklin Saint, cause I chose "Scared Money," so I actually chose that to be the opening song for the album. Actually, I did the whole arrangement for the album, so it was like he finished all the songs, and one night I was just sitting and I just put it on shuffle. I put all the songs on shuffle, and I was just going through just checking the vibe out, because the vibe changed for each
Right.
song. So I had to.
It's a structure to
Yeah,
it.
it's a big structure to it. So I mean, it was kind of cool, but I chose Scared Money for a lead single. He wanted to do I think it was which one was it? I can't even think of the name. It's so many. Oh man, I want to say one of the new songs off the new album, but it's actually it was Do You Ever with Chink, featuring Chink.
Shout out to Chink.
Yeah, big shout out to Chink though. Big shout out. And the crazy thing is, like, I just recently found out that Chink is related. Chink and Austin is related. So it's like, I be thinking, I'm like, damn. So the music thing really just running the family. So I mean, dope artists, like,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man.
So what upcoming shows you guys got going on, or any kind of events that you guys got coming?
He got a show coming up on the 16th at the Cigar Lounge.
Okay.
So I probably won't be there for that one because I got something else going on too. But definitely on the 16th, and one on the 10th, December 10th. He'll be performing at the Divers for Southern Elite Battle League.
Okay.
So we got that, and then that's about it for the end of the year, for the rest of the year.
So, with you being a manager and having all the managerial duties, have you put together any listing projects yet for any of your artists?
Not yet. I mean, I did one for Franklin Saint earlier in the year, but for the new joints we got, I ain't putting none together yet because I'm basically trying to get everything organized as far as getting all the music uploaded. You know what I mean? Make sure that everything get cleared. But once I do that, then I'll start reaching out to venues and doing my thing, man, with the promo, and because I go hard with the promo. I definitely do. Like I said, I ain't got no management team. It's just me. So it get kind of overwhelming sometimes, but I try to take it one step at a time.
So do you ever have an issue where they try to like jump the gun and you have to be like, not yet, just hold on? Because, you know, sometimes you get antsy and you're ready to put that baby
I'm gonna be
out
honest,
and work.
like, I be the one wanting to jump the gun. it don't even be Austin. Like he be having to tell me sometimes, like, nah, cuz, let's just wait for a minute, let's just wait. And I be like, but see, I give it a little structural thought. I'm like, you know, well, you're right, let's wait. But I still try to hit him with a little teaser, and you know, just to get it out, to just open people's eyes and ears, man.
Okay.
So what's your routine as far as what you do on the tours and promo tours? Like, how do you break everything down, and how do you go about reaching out to people? And
I mean, that be a hard part too, because like a lot of times people be booked up, like venues, so it, like, far as me having to put everything together, I really just let a lot of things just fall into place. A lot of time, promoters, venues, and people, they reach out to us. Like, I don't really have to do too much unless it's something that I really want to do for him.
Yeah.
Like, then I go hard with that. But a lot of times, like the shows, like a lot of times people they reach out to us to bring him out. So it's like that's a good thing. It make my job a lot easier.
Yeah. So have you been able to get in touch with like anybody from like the lower state or outside of like the upstate? Like,
I mean, to be honest, man, it might kind of, I don't want to sound like I'm, how can I put it? Like I don't want to work with other people, but I'm just really just focused on what we got going right now. I mean, if it come up in the mix, then I go for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, I reach out to some people, so I don't get no word back, but I don't.
You don't take it to heart.
Nah,
Yeah,
I just keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, they'll spin the block again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I look at
Facts.
it. They'll spin around, they'll come back again, man.
Okay, so and I know you was saying too, you had another artist you was looking at, Ricky Tan.
Yeah, Ricky Tan, man. I actually chopped it up with him about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And his vision is dope. I like his vision. He got sort of the same vision as Austin, and that's what I like to push. Like, a lot of melodic artists. I mean, like I said, the trap artist is cool because me personally, I can't sing a lick. But that nigga Austin will tell you, like, I be in the car, man. I be trying my best. It's like I can feel it, but it just don't come out right. It just don't come out right.
You sound good when it's the music turn.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it's that vibe. It's the overall vibe, man. It ain't about me not being able to sing. It's just that vibe. When I look at Austin, I look at artists like Ricky Tan, artists like Monroe. It's like they got that vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got that vibe that a lot of people gravitate to. Not just the younger generation. I mean, it's kids, old people, our generation. You know what I'm saying? They gravitate to their music. So that's what I like. I mean, it make my job easy because, like I said, I ain't got a whole team. It's just me. Yeah. So that's what I need. I need the artists, they music that make my job.
Yeah. So I know you said you can't sing, so your artist style, like, you more of a trap rapper, or you just kind of like, you like a, how can I put, like a more of a New York style, you know what I'm saying? I'm
more of a mix. Like, I grew up off straight hip hop, like New York hip hop. Like, Austin will tell you, like, when you in my car, like, I'm listening to a lot of Benny the Butcher, like, Cool G rap.
Shout out to him.
Like I'm listening to a lot of hip hop artists,
Yeah.
but the trap thing that's just the era I grew up in. Like I grew up in listening to Gucci, all them guys right there, and then being in the streets is like it came natural for me to actually rap like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I try to mix it up. I try to be lyrical. I try to, you know what I'm saying, I try to have a lot of substance in my music too.
Kind of like a Starlito vibe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Shout out to Lito.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Definitely.
Shout out to the whole Nashville.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So do you think with your style, Ricky Tan and Arson, like y'all could do a compilation mixtape or?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, I was actually chilling with Ricky Tan. Me and Arson was chilling with Ricky Tan last night. You know, I said big shout out to Arson too for today's birthday.
Oh, shout out
Happy
to him.
birthday.
We was out and about last night, and Ricky Tan was actually chopping it up with us. Him and Arson was doing a lot of chopping it up, but that'll be something that I'm looking into.
Yeah.
That'll definitely be something I'm looking into.
Okay. And you say y'all do got three. Arson got what, 3 mixtapes?
He got
lined up.
Right now he got 2. He got 5 Starter 5 that we're trying to drop probably within the next week or so.
Okay.
Then he got Marcus Graham. Now for all y'all that don't know who Marcus Graham is, go watch the movie Boomerang. So that's gonna tell you a lot about the content that you're gonna get.
Yeah,
on
that's
this
smart.
album,
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
So any other things you got coming up that outside of music that you anything drives you got going on or the holidays coming up that you want to present?
Well, really, we're trying to get something together to do for Apollo Road, man. Because like I say, we from Simpsonville, man. Apollo Road, it's a big family. Like
Oh
everybody.
yeah, shout out to the whole Apollo Road.
You know, man, it's like, so we're trying to do something. I don't know, like something for Thanksgiving, big family dinner and all that. Just for the family and all that.
Okay.
But for that part, that's about it, man. I'm kind of late. I'm kind of late with putting things together.
Yeah.
Because I had a little bump in the road about a month or two ago.
Yeah.
Where I was locked up, so I had to get back home and really catch up. Austin, being the artist that he is, man, and that's what I love about him, bro. Like, he don't need management. You know what I mean? Because like I say, he's old enough. He know the game. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he really want to just focus on his music. So that's why I come into play. So I take care of everything. Like, I try my best to take care of everything.
So what's some advice you would have for anybody else that wanted to do management as far as with artists or if they're going to even do it just themselves?
Man, listen, know what you're getting yourself into. Because listen, I'm telling you, if you're dealing with an artist that don't listen, it's going to make your job a lot harder.
Yeah.
But like I say, some artists, they think they know everything. Like, and then you gotta be able to deal with somebody that's willing to listen and follow direction. You know what I mean? Like, cause I mean, don't get me wrong, I ain't the smartest person in the world when it comes to this, and I don't know everything when it comes to this, but sometimes I play it by ear. But yo, you really gotta deal with someone who's willing to be focused on their craft. Like I tell a lot of people, man, you can't do both. If you try to do both, man, you're gonna come up short in one of them areas. Either your music ain't gonna be right, or your business ain't gonna be right.
Yeah.
So you gotta pay attention and follow direction. You know what I'm saying? That's about it, man. That's what I tell a lot of artists. Like, yo, don't be afraid to listen to somebody when they're trying to give you game. Don't think you know it all, because you don't. You know what I'm saying? Even with me, like, I listen to Arson more than he listen to me. Sometimes like he tell me like, cuz, like, yo, I don't think that's the right song to push. So I gotta go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta take his opinions and be like, okay, and weigh them out on the scale.
Yeah.
And a lot of times he be right. He be right. Like I say, like sometimes I be getting ahead of myself. Like, yo, this is the song, but then I exclude the fact that like that's just what I like. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I gotta go back to the drawing board and listen to the artists, listen to the fans. Even people that ain't even familiar with him. Some people, like I meet people, and I let them hear it. And I mean, I've been seeing times. I've been at the gas station, man. It was one day I was in Simpsonville at the gas station. Older white lady. She had to be about 60, 70 years old. And I had the song, I had the door when I was playing the song. And she just came to my car. She was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, I was telling her who it was. She didn't know who it was, but she was like, "I like that." But you would never thought that she liked that type of music.
Yeah, right, on that frequency.
Yeah, you would have never thought. You would have never thought, man.
Yeah.
Things like that really motivate me, man, and make my day, man.
Yeah. Well, it's good if you can reach an audience like that, man. You can reach
anybody.
Anybody, you're right.
You can reach anybody. So that's good to know that y'all do got some versatility going on y'all end, man. Okay, so as far as with the record label, man, and like I know you got a lot of people getting contracts and signing. What is the end goal for you? Do you look at yourself staying independent and just trying to do a management deal, or would you let Arson sign and do his own thing? Like,
I mean, we got our own little entertainment company too, which It's me, him, and Big June, Pressure Gang Entertainment. So,
Okay.
And the thing, what I did with that was, I allowed Austin to be 50% owner of that.
Okay.
So in the instance, like he got the rights to his music. You know what I mean? I do the management. Big June, he helped me out too. But like I say, Big June, he schooled me to a lot. Like business minded, like I give the utmost credit to him because like he really got me in that zone. Like this is what you got to do, bro. Like I be having conversations with June, man. We'll be on the phone for an hour or two, and he just be giving me game, telling me how to do things. Cause like Big June, in the beginning, it was when we were doing Kilo Camp. Big June was playing the position that I'm playing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was the one always giving us game and telling us what songs to drop and what order to put them in and all that. But yo, shout out to my nigga Big June, cause he doing his real estate thing. Bro doing real good down there in Dallas, man. Man, I'm trying to get down there in Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know bro had moved to Dallas.
Yeah, man. He been out there for maybe 2-3 years now almost, man. You know what I'm saying? He had a studio out there in Powdersville, Core Studios. You know what I'm saying? Bro just like, bro, I ain't gonna say he gave up on the music, but he just wanted to do something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He found his passion, so you know that's what really led me to do the management thing. I figure like that was my
But he
passion.
still got his hands in with
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
Yeah, but doing real estate though, that's a good move because
Yeah.
now you in a whole nother. You can maneuver through the pockets a little more.
Right.
Go a little deeper for it.
Yeah.
You definitely
yeah.
can, man. You definitely can.
It do cost some bread.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Feel me? And he always will know where the best locations at for a studio.
right.
Then on top of that too, they give y'all another outlet, another city to kind of go shoot at when y'all got videos. Go to Dallas and be able
Yeah.
to do
We
it.
just did 6 a.m. in Dallas. That song off Franklin Saint.
Okay, yeah. That's
Did
number
that
what,
video
2,
in
ain't it?
Dallas.
Number 3. Like that's on the first.
Yeah, that's number 2.
Okay.
And the second song, yep, number 2. Yep. We did that one, and that was actually June idea. June was like, listen, man, you tired of the song. And it's funny because Austin was out there. He was just out there visiting June, and he wrote that song out there. He was telling me like they went out partying one night, and it was like he was up 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning just writing, and that's how he came up with the title for the song. And so I was like, when June brought it to my attention, like, yo, man, he need to do a video out there. I was like, let's go. I mean, shoot for it. And the video turned out, man, beautiful, man. If you ain't seen that video, go to YouTube. 6 a.m. in Dallas, shot by VoiceBox. And that's another thing. Big shout out to VoiceBox, man, because VoiceBox, man, like, yo, his vision when it comes to these videos, we ain't got to say nothing. We just give him the song. And he created the whole vision. Like, he flew out to Dallas with Josh, with Austin, so it was like, man, and they did that, like, in 1 or 2 days? So it was like, it was
Turn and
work.
burn.
Yeah, it was work, though. It was work.
This episode is sponsored by Juice Mentos Lemonade. If you haven't, go and get it. He got all the flavors for you. I'm talking about the real lemonade, the juicy fruit, passion fruit, the blue thunder, blue raspberry, the grenade, the grape, and the strawberry kiwi. And I'm talking about, bro, real lemonade, alkaline water, real fruit, real deal Holyfield lemonade. And so if you haven't, go catch it. Catch it at Lucky's Catch Bar and Grill in Malden and also at Tasty Teas. If you haven't, like I said, go get it. Juice Mentos Lemonade, man. Yeah, man. If you don't mind, though, we usually wrap it up with a minute of motivation. So if you don't mind giving people a little motivation, bro, that'd be dope, man, to hear something from you.
Well, something that I live by, like, you know what I mean? Don't, like, every day, man, I always try to do more good in a day's time than you do bad. Let your good outweigh your bad. I mean, if it ain't nothing from just opening the door for somebody or being polite, telling them thank you, being genuine, you know what I'm saying? Just be true to yourself, man, what you want to do. Don't get discouraged by the opinions of others.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got, man, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. You know what I mean? So don't never let that discourage you. You know what I'm saying? Always be true and genuine to what you believe in and what you feel. Like that should be your overall goal, man. Like that's just something I live by every day. Like I don't follow a lot of trends. I try to create my own trend and set my own lane. So, and that's another thing. You be yourself. Don't try to be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like just be yourself, man. That's the best way to win. That's basically like that's the only thing I can really say, man. Because if you're gonna be in order to be a leader, you gotta follow sometime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta start out as a follower in order to be a leader. So you know, just be yourself, man.
Be yourself, man. Stay true to everything.
Right.
Follow your passion.
Exactly.
For sure, man.
Thanks. Authenticity will take you further than anything else in this world.
Right.
That's facts though, for real.
Facts.
Gotta be authentic out here.
Yeah, definitely.
No fugazis.
Definitely do.
Man, so tell people where they can follow you at, man, and where they can find you at, man.
You can find me on IG, man, Grind Daily Management, Facebook, MarQuell Emerson. I don't be all over the social media platforms like that, you know what I'm saying? But I need to get, like I said, I need to get me a management team, man, because I swear, man, there's so much going on.
Hey, I ain't feeling you though, for real. But
I'm trying to get
some a little bit.
I'm trying to tell Austin, man, we got to get some of this TikTok money, man. We got to,
yeah.
But slowly and surely it's coming along, man. We gonna get it right, man. We gonna get it right.
Yeah, we're gonna find that marketing team, man.
Right, definitely. That's what I need, man. I swear that's what
They'll come to you. You definitely gotta let that team part come to you, because if you go looking for it, you be like, why? No.
But that's the only thing. Like when it comes to that, man, I need somebody that's gonna be more motivated
than you.
Yeah.
You know,
they gonna wake you up with ideas.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, my whole time, I like my job to be easy. Like, but it's easy. It's only easy for me because this is what I love to do.
Yeah.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? If I ain't love doing this, then I be pulling my hair out, man. I'm getting old. I ain't got too much hair anyway. So
I got some grease for you.
Oh yeah, shout out to Yanni, man. If you ain't got the grease, you got it, man.
I got it for you if you need it now.
So you can't avoid it. You got cash out too. So don't say you ain't got
Zelle and all.
Zelle and everything. So make sure you get that. So Yanni, right here, where they can find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at DJYunni103. If you want to find me on Facebook, it's my first name. It's Tatiuni, so that's Tytiuni Martin. And you know,
Tatiuni Martin.
Tatiuni
I know it's
Martin.
crazy. I think the first time I met you, you was DJing at Habib's one night.
Probably so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, on Fridays and Saturdays.
Right. Yep. That's the first time I met you too.
Life is full of circles.
Full
Right,
circles.
definitely
You
is.
know what I'm saying?
Definitely is.
So with that being said, y'all catch me at Keeping It Real on the Come Up on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Shout out to Quincy, Come Up Radio Station. Keep it locked, man. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Just got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. Hot as shit in the city, yo, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year, that's what you call a come up.